Welcome back to MudRunner. Today we're putting the challenges behind us and actually having a look at the single player campaign. And we'll go to have a look at the first map and hopefully start it. So this is the first map we get to do, and this is called the Bog. Now I believe the actual idea is we have to deliver logs to the log stations or the lumber mills. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Well, let's see how we go. So we have a vehicle straight away here. Seems okay. You can put different backs on. We're obviously going to need something that carries wood, I would assume. So we can install different ones. I don't know what. Don't need exhaust. The crane may be handy if we need to pick logs up. That may be something actually that does help us. What else can we have on the back? Looking log carriers probably is what you want to go for, I would have said. I think let's have a look around the map as well while we're here. So this is our garage, our starting area. There is another vehicle here as well. And there's another garage in that top corner over there. There's a lot of the map that hasn't been seen. We need to find the watchtowers for that, or the watch points. Lumber mill is straight ahead down there, or up there. There's some vehicles as well to the side of us by the looks of things. Okay, that's interesting. So let's think about what we could do to transport lumber, shall we, as our starting point. So, which one is the best one to have? I'm kind of guessing as we go. I think a crane would be helpful. Yeah, but we're probably going to get this massively wrong to start with, and we'll learn hopefully from our mistakes. That's the plan. So we can carry lumber on that. That's a good shout, I think. I think we need something on the back though. We're not going to be able to carry much like that, are we? There is an attachment we can put onto this? Yes. Log cart. So that travels behind us here. That'd be ideal, I think. That would make more sense. There we go. So we can carry, I'm assuming, more logs with us in one go. I'm not too sure how many, interestingly. But I think we're set up. I think that's everything we need. Crane on the front for picking logs up, and the log carriers on the back. We can actually get moving. We can start this map and see what we can find. So let's actually get moving. The little scout vehicle behind us, well, we don't really need that at the minute. I think we just have to head to the first pickup point. So let's have a look where we need to head. There are vehicles down there. There is a road that leads to them. Fuel station. There's a log kiosk and log station down there as well. So I think that's where we need to head for. That would make a decent rally point, I think. Now to get there though is a different matter. There's lots of twisty roads by the looks of things, and if they're roads, they may just be mud tracks. That is kind of my thinking. We're going to head towards them vehicles, fuel station, and then head across. There's another garage on the top of the corner there. We'll have to have a look at that another time. Let's concentrate on getting to one place at a time, I think. So lumber mill is where we're going to head. We're going to try and pick up a few vehicles and things along the way that hopefully will help us later on. Navigating these narrow sections and just finding out which ones are roads, which ones are mud, and trying to work out the best routes. Now I'm assuming we have to go to log stations to pick up logs. It would make sense from that. We have got the crane, so I'm not sure where we can pick up logs that have fallen. So there's a log there we're driving over. Does that count? I'm not sure. It's kind of one of those things. I'm not 100% sure, to be fair. This is the problem with going in blind to most games. Most games you can figure it out pretty quickly. This, there's a little bit more to it. We are going to stay blind. I'm going to try not to look anything up. We're going to figure it out as we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the journey. We're not going to show every journey we do, and some of it will be music playing instead of me talking. But I think along the way we should hopefully get everything we need done. Okay, it's getting a bit muddy now. There's a bit of water as well. That's going to cause a little bit of an issue getting through here. Hopefully we can do it. Let's have a look in cab. So you can see the crane is attached to the front of the cab. That could create an issue visibility wise. not too bad visibility though, to be fair. We are slowly making progress. It is very slow. It's the type of ground we're on is making things difficult more than anything else. We're doing okay. I think it's a pretty solid start, to be fair. Yeah, slowly picking up speed, getting there. We're in second gear, that's always something. The road isn't too bad, so far anyway. More logs on the floor here. I wonder, shall we try, let's attempt to try and pick these logs up. We have got the crane on board, and since they're just on the floor, I wonder if these count. If they do, our life is going to be a lot easier. So, let's unpack this crane. I'm trying to remember how this all works. I don't think we need anchors, we should be fine. There's not much weight to these logs, I don't think. So crane arm up. Let's see if we can go and pick one of these up and put it in the back. Hopefully that counts, and our life will be a lot easier for it. So, let's get this out. Controls are going to be slow to start with, just because I'm trying to remember the crane and how it all comes together. Okay, opened out. Let's go down and pick it up. Lower down. There we go. We got it. We're about to tip over. I've got a feeling we can't pick it up. It does move slightly, but it just lent the whole truck over as we tried to pick it up. It's not that heavy. We're going over again. Okay. I don't think we can pick them up. It may be that I need to put the anchors out, but I don't think we can pick them up off the floor. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to find the lumber points. There was always that hope that it would work, and obviously not. Came so close to tipping the truck over as well, which wasn't good. Okay, so far we're okay. It could be worse. It could be better, I suppose, as well. I think we're trundling along nicely. So we are heading along this pathway. We're going to come to these new vehicles that are just ahead of us. So we'll see you again once we get to them new vehicles. Have made it to some brand new vehicles, so we can unlock these while we're here. This was the route we wanted to take anyway, so it kind of makes sense. The first vehicle we can unlock is a C255. It's under the cover here, so we can hopefully transfer across, change truck, that one, there we go, and the cover comes off. Look at that. That is a new vehicle for us to use. It's got utility attachment, spare wheel. Okay, back to ours, and I think we've got a bit close over here. We get stuck in the mud. Trying to unlock new vehicles and we get stuck in the mud. That's never a good thing, is it? Let's go and unlock this one over here. This is the D535 as well. Let's unlock that. No, there's not. This is the K700. To be fair, we're getting the wrong way around. K700. There we go. It's got a loader on the back by the looks of things. Okay, it's got some damage to it. It's old, but I'm sure we can fix it up. And at some point, I'm assuming we'll use the loader on the back. Let's go back to our truck. Okay, let's continue our journey. There is another truck. The actual D535 truck is just down from where we are before we cross the river. So we'll follow that route down and go and pick that truck up before crossing the river and heading for the fuel station. We'll see you very soon. here at the new truck. So this is the D535. I was getting confused between the two. Let's unlock this one as well. So close enough. There we go. It's unlocked. We change trucks. It throws the cover off. There we go. That is a decent looking truck. Has a trailer. Okay. The trailer hitch to it. All these will become clearer, I think, as we go along. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Now we're just going to get out this bit and we can carry on. We're heading to the fuel station next. That's our next stoppage. We'll see you when we get there. We are here finally. The fuel station is straight ahead. We do need to refuel. We're about a quarter of a tank left. It's definitely drank the fuel trying to get to where we're going. I was expecting the fuel to last maybe longer than it has done, but we're here, we can refuel. So let's get this refueled. A bit closer. There we go. All refueled. Already done. All automatically refilled, in fact. So we need to carry on making a path. So looking at the map, we can go slightly round the corner here, and then we need to hang a left, and there's an area of no path, but I think that's our quickest route. Well, we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. So we'll see you when we get to the log station. I know we'd talk again when we got to log station, but unfortunately we've taken a wrong turn. Didn't mean to go this way. We're heading kind of backwards towards where we started. We need to turn around, go back a little bit down the road, and then hang a right. And I think there's going to be like a dry riverbed or something there for us to go on. So we're just going to turn around and head that way. I just thought I'd better explain. We made a wrong turn. Yeah. So hopefully next time we see you, we'll be at the log station. Okay, we're not quite at the log station. We have got a new vehicle to unlock. This is the B131. And for those that watched through the journey here, we got a bit stuck. I tried probably to take too many shortcuts. Or we could go through the trees and try and, make our own route. That didn't work. We got stuck in the trees instead. This is a new truck. And that is a refueling truck by the looks of things. That will be needed, I'm sure. Yeah, so it was definitely interesting. We've learned lessons. Do not try and make your own route through the trees. It doesn't work. Hopefully we'll remember that lesson. I'm sure we'll probably forget at some point if it's stuck again. But the main important thing is we are here. We're at the log stations, which means we should be able to collect our logs, and hopefully we pick the right accessories for the vehicle to allow us to do this. Otherwise we're going to find out we're too majorly wrong very quickly, and this whole journey would be a waste of time. Hopefully that isn't the case. So we just need to make sure we're in the rectangle. Are we close enough in? Parking brake on. Yes. Okay, so we can pick up some logs. Position. Okay, we can't go for the ones on the far right. We can go for the middle by looks of things, but we just got to position the truck better. I think it's because the back end, isn't it? There we go. The trailer's now on. Medium logs. That gives us 4 points. Let's have a look at this. Let me do it. Come on. Parking brake. Logs. Logs. Doesn't want to do it. Let me pick up logs now. No. Yes, there we go. Couldn't quite make it work. Logs on the back. So we've got 4 points worth of logs. I don't think that's too bad. That's a decent amount of logs on one journey. But now we have to make it all the way back. You can see the route we took because it's now slightly paler than the rest of the map. That's the route we actually took to get there. And it's quite a long way. We've got to go back to where we started, plus on a little bit more to the lumber mill that's there. It's a long way to go, isn't it? We are going to need the fuel station again as well. We're not going to make it to the end of this without going to that fuel station. That's going to be interesting. It may even be we need to fuel again before we can even try and head back to get some more. Hopefully we don't make the same mistakes. The trees were the problem, I think, here. There's a log station over there, to be fair. There's also a fuel centre. Okay. But the log mill's the important thing. That's the focus at the minute. That's what we need to achieve. That's what we're going to try and do. But we're not going to get it today. We are going to be out of time, unfortunately. This video's kind of gone longer than I wanted it to, but because we got stuck a few times, it didn't help things. So that is it for today. If you are enjoying this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like and everything does help. And ring the bell if you don't miss an upload. We're going to be back very soon with more MudRunner in the bog. Hopefully we can get these first logs delivered. We'll see you then. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.